Hey everybody, it's Ron from Pick Dawgz, and this is Ron's Big Shot Breakdown. We're going to go over 3 college basketball games for Sunday, February 9th, 2025. If you like this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Put your college basketball picks in the comments section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most in college hoops and other sports, you can find those at the Premium Picks tab of Pickdawgz.com. I got my NFL Game of the Year for the Super Bowl, my pick against the spread in the big game. It's one of my favorite plays in the NFL, really in a long time. So check it out at Pick Dawgz Premium. Also my college basketball selections and plays in the NBA. You can find those all at Pick Dawgz Premium. There's a link in the description as well. Alrighty, here we go. Here are the games for Sunday in college hoops. First up, it's Temple and Memphis. This one's 2 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2. Now, I don't really love the long-term outlook for Memphis this year. I don't think they'll make a crazy run in the postseason tournaments, but I can't deny that this is a pretty miserable spot to be in if you're Temple, playing on the road against a revenge-minded, really good home team in Memphis that only loss of the conference season was to Temple 88-81. And, when you look at Temple in their recent games, they've kind of been all over the place emotionally because they played in 3 straight overtime games. 2 of those went to double overtime, and they were able to win 2 of those OT games over Charlotte and East Carolina. But coming off the double overtime loss to South Florida, I kind of consider this a letdown spot for Temple, because of those recent games. And I think when Memphis, I think they still match up pretty well in this game. I think Memphis defensively, especially, has the upper hand by a good margin. As long as Memphis doesn't turn the ball over too much and can be somewhat decent on the defensive glass, I think they'll be able to take care of business, win this game, and cover the number. So I'm going to go with Memphis in this one. I think they get their revenge. Next up, it's Wichita State taking on South Florida. This one is 2 p.m. Eastern as well. It's going to be on ESPN+. Now, overall, I'm not in love with this Sunday card in college basketball, and this is one of those games that probably wouldn't be talking about if it was on a regular card, but there's only 8 games on the board in college hoops on Sunday. It's Super Bowl Sunday. We know the big game will be the game that I know a lot of you will probably be caring about a lot more. And you know what? Even the same for me, even though I love my college hoops, I'm really excited for the Super Bowl. But when you look at this game, I do think Wichita State is the superior team. They're playing with revenge. Now, they are playing on the road, which I do think it's, playing with revenge at home, I think means a little bit more. But still, I think Wichita State matches up well still, even though they lost that first matchup by 20. And shot quality-wise, I think the Shockers are the much better team. Now, South Florida's coming off the big win over Temple. It was in double overtime. I think this is a clear letdown spot for the Bulls, and I think Wichita State takes the W in this game. I also think Wichita State's a team to watch out for in the AAC tournament. I think they could make a run, maybe pull off a few upsets, and somehow find themselves in a championship. I wouldn't be shocked to see that. This is an AAC that I think is wide open. A lot of people consider Memphis the big favorite, and it makes sense. I mean, they're certainly the best team in the conference, but there are a lot of teams in this AAC that could make a run, could take down Memphis in one of these conference tournament games. So it wouldn't shock me to see this conference be a 2-team league in the NCAA tournament, maybe even 3-team if North Texas gets an at-large bid. So give me Wichita State in this one on the road. Next up, we have Arizona State and Oklahoma State. This one is going to be 2 p.m. Eastern on ESPN+. I mentioned I think the Cowboys have been a lot better, a lot more competitive since that game against BYU in the middle of January. And I actually faded Oklahoma State in that last game against Houston. But the Cowboys, they proved me wrong in that game. They played really well with a 9-point loss. I think they were getting 20-plus points in that game on the road. They only lose it by 9, and that was a Houston team that does rely on the three-point shot quite a bit. They're a great three-point shooting team. That was an issue for me with Oklahoma State's defense. They have struggled against the 3, but Houston was held to less than 10 made threes in that game, and Oklahoma State's defense held up quite well. I think it's going to be the case in this one as well. I mean, Arizona State, another team. They're a good three-point shooting team. They score about 37% of their points from the perimeter, but Oklahoma State's really improved on the defensive side. I think they'll win both the turnover battle and the rebounding battle, and I think Oklahoma State walks away with the win in this one. Should be a close game, but give me the Cowboys in this one. And that's it. Those are the games for Sunday in college basketball. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoy your Super Bowl Sunday with your friends and family. Again, if you're looking for my best bets, including that NFL Game of the Year in the Super Bowl, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. As always, this is Romanelli. Good luck.